we know that students just need more emotional support than usual during this time. One of the things that I talk about in my book, Real Love Strategies for Reaching Students When They See No Way Out, was my childhood and growing up. And growing up and my mother being incarcerated, I will tell you, as a student, going into the classroom in December kind of hit different for me because it was always thinking about my Christmas. What would my grandmother be able to afford? What would she be able to do for us? What would she not be able to do? What would I get from the Angel Tree donation? Is my mom going to be able to provide anything? Oh, I don't have my mom here on Christmas. I miss my mom. And so all those things were going through my head as a student. And then as a teacher, you're having to anticipate those things and think about how I'm going to show up in the classroom. And then all of these things are going on. And guess what? The curriculum still keeps moving. And so you're not imagining it. December creates this tug of war between your energy and your expectations, as well as the expectations of your campus leader. And if you are a campus leader, the expectations of your district superintendent or whoever it is that you report to. Though in chapter 1 of my book, I talk about contents over connections, right? Or connections over content. No, don't put your content over your connections. Definitely put connections over content. And so, for example, I was visiting a school yesterday. And one of the things that I observed with the teacher is this was the first day back from Thanksgiving break, and they jumped right in. They jumped right in and looked at, all right, let me remind you of my classroom, my rules, and how we operate in this classroom. And then they jumped right into the lesson. And honestly, what immediately followed was the kids were all over the place. The kids didn't know it's not that they didn't know what was going on because she said it, but they wanted to socialize. They wanted to tell her about what they did over the week that they were gone. They wanted to talk to their friends. And she missed that opportunity to put the connections over the content, right?